What if I told you that the most impossible dream of Heartland fans everywhere has finally come true? The one moment you thought you'd never see, the reunion you stopped waiting for, happens right at the start of season 19. And it doesn't just bring Borden back to Heartland, it reshapes the entire show. The way this return is written, breathtaking, quiet, raw, and deeply emotional. Every single character's reaction feels like years of love, loss, and healing all collapsing into a single unforgettable episode. The opening is deceptively simple. No dramatic music, no sweeping landscapes, just the familiar ranch at golden hour, every sound amplified. A door creaks, wind stirs through the trees, hooves echo faintly in the distance. The entire ranch feels like it's holding its breath. Amy is inside the barn, moving through chores with practiced steadiness, feeding, sweeping, brushing down. But her hands betray her. Just a slight tremble, a tiny crack in the calm she's worked so hard to build without him. Then, the sound that changes everything. Tires crunching over gravel, a truck pulling in, headlights cut through the fading light. It's not loud, not staged for shock value, just inevitable. And Amy freezes. Her body presses against the barn door as if it's the only thing keeping her upright. Her breath catches. Her fingers grip the wood. When she finally speaks, it's not his name, but two simple words that feel like a lifetime of waiting. You're home. She doesn't collapse. She doesn't rage. She reaches for his hand with a fragile, trembling hope, the hope of someone who has waited 10 years for a miracle she never thought would come. And then comes the scene that will shatter you. Lindy. She's upstairs playing with carved wooden horses. When Ty steps inside, she looks up. No hesitation, no confusion, just a soft, certain, "Hi, Daddy." She places a little wooden horse in his hand, like it was always meant for him. She doesn't carry the heartbreak of the past. To her, he's just Dad. And that innocence, the effortless acceptance, becomes the anchor for the entire family's healing. Amy, standing in the doorway, breaks down in silent tears, her hand covering her mouth. Every member of the family reacts in their own quiet way. Georgie sets an extra plate at dinner, then later hands Ty a glass of water. Small, wordless gestures that say, "You belong here." Jack, as always, is pure grace. When Ty says, "I'm back," Jack doesn't press. Just a warm nod, a steady, "Welcome home." Lou is harder, carrying 10 years of heartbreak for her sister. She doesn't let him off easy. "You left. You broke her heart. You broke us." But when she admits Lindy called him Daddy, you can feel the wall starting to crack. Tim hides behind work, moving too fast, too rough, but when he finally speaks, it's raw and unguarded. "I'm glad you're home." Not forgiveness, not absolution, just honesty. The heart of the episode comes later, on the porch at sunset. Amy sits rigid, eyes locked on the horizon, her hands clenched. Ty speaks first. "I know I don't deserve to be here." Amy doesn't soften. You left me with nothing." And he admits it. "I thought I was protecting you. I thought staying would ruin everything." The silence between them is heavier than words. Finally, Amy breaks. "I didn't hate you. I just stopped believing you'd come back." Her voice shakes as she adds, "I still love you." Ty takes her hand, voice barely above a whisper. "I never stopped loving you. We'll figure it out." For the first time in 10 years, Amy believes him. As the sun dips below the horizon, their hands entwined, you realize it's not an ending at all. It's the beginning of something fragile, painful, but full of hope. And that's why Heartland still matters. Not because of big twists or dramatic shock value, but because of its quiet power, the way it captures family, forgiveness, and the possibility of healing. Ty's return isn't just about Amy. It's about all of them. About broken love finding its way back home. So, I want to hear from you. Which moment hit you the hardest? Was it Lindy's innocent daddy, Amy's trembling silence, or Tim's simple, devastating, "I'm glad you're home"? Tell me in the comments. I read them all. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell, because this season is only just beginning. If this episode taught us anything, it's this. Sometimes, the most powerful beginnings come after the longest goodbyes.